Behold the glorious Protea Warframe, the best frame for all of the things. Except for the things they are not the best at. Protea is the best at having a really interesting ability diorama in the background of my video where I talk about why Protea is the best at some things but not others, because we get to watch temporal anchor rewinding back and forth through the environment. And also Protea is good at other things besides just making this content more interesting to watch. Dispensary is a pretty unique ability. It's a duration-based way to restore health and energy with orbs, which can interact with some mods, and then you also get arc gun ammo, which is a fully unique effect. I know that's what everybody thinks when they think Protea being unique. There's some obvious ways in which Protea is unique, like Dispensary, but Dispensary is shareable with the helmet system, so I think we can do a little bit better. Temporal Anchor is unique. The ability to sort of loop energy into abilities is not something a lot of frames can do. Speaking of the helmet system, there are some interesting applications there. A Temporal Anchor is a bizarre ability. It's an ability that rewards some creativity, but can be a lot of trouble for not a huge effect sometimes. You can use Temporal Anchor to do damage with range, and then by doing damage while in the middle of the ability. That's an odd application, but can actually be fairly powerful. You can use it to prevent death. It's just a versatile ability. Dispensary as well just kind of gives you a little of everything. So Protea has some really nice tools that let you do versatile things, and then combines that with, I guess it's this combination that is unique, some tools that are more specific. So Protea has these really broad tools and then these really specific tools. If we take a few other examples like Harrow, who has many very broad tools but not really specific tools, and then a frame like, let's say, Ivara, who has a ton of very specific tools but not particularly broad tools. Protea kind of has a combination of both, which is neither good nor bad necessarily, but that combination is uniquely very interesting. And if you want both, Protea is very, very good at that. Grenade Fan giving you overshields is extremely powerful. One of the cleanest Warframe kit examples where you have an ability that you just deploy and then you are tanky. You don't need to worry about surviving. Drop Grenade Fan, the hold version, pick up the shield grenade, and then you put like adaptation on your Warframe, and you are right as rain. You are not going to die. Generating overshields is really powerful. You essentially get a health pool because your overshield value is static. You don't have to use a mod to get overshield capacity. And so you basically just get a vitality for free, or a redirection, I guess, for free. And then you also get regeneration. You don't have to worry about healing either, really. Even if you did, Dispensary gives you health orbs. And then Grenade Fan also has its tap, which can be used for zone control, actually pretty respectable damage as well, over a large area. That pairs really well with Blaze Artillery. There aren't very many turret-like abilities in the game. This one doesn't stay active for very long, but it's very, very good at tearing through tightly grouped enemies. So you have an ability that's good for zone control and loosely spread out enemies, and an ability good for tightly grouped enemies, and an ability that just makes you survivable, lickety-split, and these really diverse tools, Dispensary and Temporal Anchor, which let you keep using those abilities with abandon, to put it lightly. Now, I know what you're thinking. Protea must be my favorite passive because you can sequence abilities to get extra power strength. Isn't that right?